Alright, this video is just a quick walkthrough of how I made these marshmallow cannons, helping my son out with a school project. They had the choice of making a catapult or a cannon. If you made the cannon, you couldn't use any type of flammables or high-powered air compressor. We asked if we could use a bike pump, and they said, yeah, that would be fine. So in this, we made 3 different types with 3 different compression chamber sizes. And we actually found that the smaller size worked just as good as the big ones. On each of them, they're just made out of PVC. And the barrel is actually 1.25 inches, which is pretty much perfect for a big marshmallow. And then we put an inline valve that just turns 90 degrees. You kind of have to turn it quick, but it does the job. And then on the bottom, this is the compression chamber. We used a larger size PVC pipe. We just capped it off at the end, and we used some parts to reduce it down to the 1.25 inches, put the valve on. To connect all of this, because you're going to be using pressurized air, you are going to want to glue each of the joints with some PVC cement, and make sure you buy the right kind for the right PVC that you're using. The other thing we did is on each of them we added a Schrader valve. And this you can pick up from any auto parts store. Doesn't show it here, but you can unscrew this and there's threads on it. And all we did is put a little plumber's tape on those threads. We drilled out a hole in the PVC that was slightly smaller than the threads, and you can just thread it in. And honestly, we've had these probably pressurized up to 90 to 100 psi, and even that type of setup held just fine. And so the nice thing with the Schrader valve is you can use just a bike pump. And in this case, with this particular setup, we used a portable bike pump. It takes quite a few pumps there, but the ideal pressure we found is about 40 or 45 psi. You start getting up there in the 60s or 70s, it doesn't do as good of a job with the marshmallow. And you want to avoid shooting the marshmallow multiple times, because each time you shoot it, it actually squeezes the air out of the marshmallow and it makes them actually pretty hard. But it can be fun if you want to shoot multiple marshmallows that are really hard at the same time. So let me give you a shot of one of my boys shooting a marshmallow. We have it set to just under 50 psi. You flip up the barrel and you throw that marshmallow in there. It's a big marshmallow and it's got a little bit of space around it. Fits right down in there. Nice and easy. And this is what it looks like when you fire it off. Whoa. Okay, I'll show you one more example of things you can use it for. We've tried different things: water, snow, paper. My favorite, the confetti cannon. Great for parties. Go ahead.